What's going on, YouTube? It's KKN Comics here, back with another haul. And first things first, a couple things. I want to thank everybody who has submitted a contest entry. I think I've got about 5 or 6 right now. I'm actually going to extend it until Friday with the hopes that a few more people run through and submit some more. Remember, if you are a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And I'm running a 50 subscriber contest right now. At least three of your favorite variant covers, past and present, and at least one. Tell me one Holy Grail comic that is attainable to you. Excuse me. And on that same note, I want to thank everybody for subscribing and sharing my videos. I went from 49, I think I'm at 80 last time I checked. But got a small little haul in this one, a couple of really cool swap meet finds, and a couple of grails for me. Not holy grails, but a couple of grails that I haven't had for whatever reason, and finally have found them. In my last video, I had Richard Pryor. This is, obviously, legend, George Carlin. This is Indecent Exposure. I don't know if I can see it there. That was stupid. Should have done that. But this is some of the best of George Carlin on LP, and love it. So thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and let's just get right into the haul, okay? First book is, now this is Deadly Foes of Spider-Man #1. If you have watched, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 videos ago, I told y'all that I wanted to get all the first appearances of the Sinister Syndicate, and believe it or not, this is a first appearance of Leela Davis, who eventually becomes Hardshell, part of the Sinister Syndicate. This is Deadly Foes of Spider-Man. It's a 4-part arc that I couldn't find. It was hard to find. And I actually found it for 50 cents at the swap meet down at Kobe's, which is by Sports Arena, for any of you Southern Cal guys. Didn't find much, but was able to find that and a few more that I'm pretty excited about. In fact, there's #2. And the Sinister Syndicate I just really like. I'm not sure why, but Beetle here, Rhino, Speed Demon. I just really like those characters. And there they are right there. Boomerang, Rhino, Speed Demon, Beetle, the Shocker. His first appearance I'm this close to getting, the Shockers. And here is part 4, the Endgame. So believe it or not, I didn't have any of these and found them all for 50 cents. So really happy to have that. Really happy to have that. Found this as well. Really love the cover. It's a #1. It's Sleepwalker. I don't know, 50 cents, picked it up, no big deal. Really cool to have. None of these comics were bagged or boarded, and surprisingly, they're all in fairly good condition. So really happy to have it, and I don't know, I just really dig that. I dig that cover. But all right, now this is. Same thing, found it at the swap meet. This is Lethal Foes of Spider-Man. This is the first appearance of Leela Davis as Hardshell. So I now have the first appearances of over half the Sinister Syndicate. I still need the first appearances of Beetle, Boomerang, and Rhino. So if you have any of those and you want to do a trade, those are some pretty heavy copies. So it'd be a serious trade for sure. But let me know, because I definitely want all those first appearances. And just like Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, Lethal Foes of Spider-Man is a 4-part arc, and I happen to get all 4. This is #2. This is #3. Really, really cool cover. And we have #4. All of them are Newsstand copies, and a nice little first appearance for 50 cents. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Very, very happy to have. And lucky to find them at the swap meet. These next 2, I actually found in the dollar bin of my local shop. And it's not necessarily a hot book alert per se, but I do suspect that these 2 books will rise in value just a little bit, speculating on that. Reason being is because they are 2 new members going to be in the Days of Future Past movie. And I think one of them is going to be really, really popular. And she looks fantastic. But this is Uncanny. I found this for $1. This is Uncanny XMen 317. I actually showed it in my last video. This is the first appearance of a character called Blink. And from what I saw in the few trailers that I've seen, she looks like she's going to be a really, really cool character. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I believe she is a mutant, and she aids the X-Men in teleporting from present day to futures past, obviously. And excited to have this. I'm going to include this as part of, this is my second copy, maybe even my third copy. I'm going to include this as part of the contest, as one of the choices for books that you can have if you get picked, if you win. And secondly, this book is, I'm just going to throw it out there. This is Young X-Men #1. There is absolutely nothing great about this book. Except that it is the first appearance of a character who is in the new movie, and it's this character right here. It's the first appearance of not Blink, but Ink, I-N-K, whose powers and mutations are derived from this little artwork, basically from his tats. So I'm not saying this book's going to rise in value. I found it for $2, but I do think it could go up. So if you find it in your dollar bins, go for it. Go for it. But, alright. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one here. Let me show. This is my second copy of X Factor 23. Found this for 23 cents. Found this for 50 cents at the swap meet. Now, this is the first cameo appearance, of Archangel. I think there needs to be a debate. It's like the Hulk 180, 181. If it's the first, or Giant Size versus 94, if it's the first appearance of a character on a panel in a comic book, how do we not, or why do we not classify that as a first appearance? You know, are we really going to say the first full appearance like 181? Because Hulk 180 is the first appearance of Wolverine. He's on the very last panel of the last page. It's not his first appearance. It's not as valuable as 181. I get that. But in this book, found it for 50 cents. X Factor 24, I'm seeing go for like $120 right now. So it just depends. I don't know. X Factor 23. This book is a $20 book easily in the condition that it's in. Found it for 50 cents. Alright, let's roll. Now the next books, very happy to own. I put them all in top loaders because they're very important. They're just really, really cool. I've enjoyed this one. It's going to be in my pull list. This is New 52. This is Batman versus Bane. I read it. I enjoyed it. Cover is fantastic. I hope it is a one-shot, but I really thought, I really enjoyed how they handled it. And I'm looking forward to pick up. I hope they continue with that run or something similar. And I do like this. I love the Bane, how they have it here. It's just like the font that they use on Vengeance of Bane. So that's what struck my eye really quick. This one I've seen in a lot of videos. It wasn't a part of my pull list. I'll make it. I really enjoyed it. This is Batman Eternal #1, first printing. There is a variant that I'd like to get. I saw it in Mercenaut's video, but cover is amazing. Scott Snyder, always enjoyed how he wrote Batman. So really good book. Definitely now part of my pull list, and will remain so. Now, the next two books are two books that I am beyond happy to have. Let me get this stuff out of here. The next book that I'm going to show you is a book that I just never have been able to seem to find in the wild. Actually, both of these books are books that seem to be in everyone's collection but mine, but they finally are, and very happy to have it. We all know what that book is. That's Avengers Annual number 10. That's the first appearance of Rogue. I am very happy to own this book. This book I paid a little bit more for at my local shop. He did give me a deal, Jamie. I appreciate it. But I paid $55 for this book, and I think it's worth that, absolutely. It's a Newsstand copy A. It is in absolutely pristine condition. I mean, if you can see the corners, I don't know if you can see the staples at all, but it is in absolute pristine condition. And that's another thing with me, I do not spend money on books if they're not in quality condition. I just don't subscribe to the notion of I have to have it just to have it. Well, no, I'd rather have it and spend the money for a very, very good copy. And this book is in incredible, incredible shape. Very happy to have it. The next book, everyone and their mother seems to have except for me. Shout out to Lightning 2288 and Omega Shin Ryukin. I was just a little bit too late to add this, to get it from those boys who found it in their, which they're now infamous Craigslist haul, but I had to pull the trigger. I found a copy of this for a reasonable price in immaculate condition, but I had to have it before the movie came out. But I am so happy to finally own a copy of this. I don't know why I didn't. I don't need to get into what this book is. It is a newsstand copy of 141 X-Men Days of Future Past. The movie looks incredible. I do not have 142. I don't know why that either. If anyone does, has extra copies, wants to send one my way for a trade or a purchase, let me know, please. Leave it in the comments. Very, very, God, awesome. So happy to have this book. And that's going to be it for my haul. I appreciate anybody who's left any comments, anyone who has been a past subscriber, a new subscriber. Keep sharing my videos. I really enjoy doing this and love this community. Shout out to Vin Crew, JN Guy 1, Omega Mercenaut, Hero Hunter 81, Peter Parker, District 12 Comics, all the people, all the legends. Lightning, of course. Rich, let's hook up one of these days, get the Frankensons, and I'm going to extend my contest till this Friday, so if you want to submit something, get that in there, and I appreciate you watching this video, as always, and as how I sign out, deuces. Thanks, guys. Peace.